the brick monster, and the dragon boy. The alarm clock screamed, but Lyra was already wide awake. Her stomach felt like a washing machine full of rocks. Today was the day. High school. From her spot on the curb, the building looked like a giant brick monster that had already gobbled up all the other kids. Inside, the hallways were a roaring river of people, all bigger and louder than her. Lockers slammed shut like thunder, and laughter echoed in the vast space. Lyra clutched her schedule, feeling like a tiny paper boat about to be swept away in the current. History class was a blur. Math was even worse. Lyra tried to shrink into her chair, wishing she could turn invisible. Then, a voice next to her said, "Is this seat taken?" She looked up to see a boy with kind eyes and smudges of ink on his fingers. Lyra just shook her head, her voice trapped in her throat. The boy, who introduced himself as Jasper, sat down. He didn't seem to mind her silence. He opened his notebook and, in the margins, began to draw the most intricate, beautiful dragon Lyra had ever seen. The cafeteria was the scariest place of all. A huge, echoing room filled with 1,000 conversations she wasn't a part of. Every table seemed like a private island. Just as Lyra was about to give up and hide in the library, she heard someone call her name. "Lyra, over here." It was Jasper. He was sitting at a small table in the corner, waving her over with a big, goofy grin. He had saved her a seat. Relief washed over Lyra, so warm and sudden it almost made her dizzy. She sat down, her hands still shaky. Jasper didn't bombard her with questions. He just started talking about his drawings, showing her a whole family of dragons in his sketchbook, each with its own name and story. As she listened, the knot in Lyra's stomach slowly unraveled. She found herself telling him about the books she loved and how she wanted to be a writer. He listened with genuine interest, his eyes lighting up when she spoke. When the final bell rang, the hallways didn't feel like a raging river anymore. Lyra walked with Jasper to the bus stop, deep in a conversation about whether a griffin could beat a dragon in a fight. Looking back, the school didn't seem like a brick monster anymore. It was just a building where she had already found a friend. Maybe, Lyra thought, high school wouldn't be so scary after all.